Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have the Rocky Mountain Animal Rescue. I am talking too fast, uh, as usual. So yeah, we have this is a reality show that takes place. I wonder where. Oh, the Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains. Uh, this is a little bit, to me, it was a little bit deceiving because when you think about the Rocky Mountains, you figure, okay, this is gonna be like wilderness and stuff like that. Yeah, I know there's horses, but I figure it's gonna be like, okay, mountain lions or bears or something like they're gonna rescue animals that are in danger or somehow endangered in the wilderness more. This is all fairly domestic. It's in Pueblo, Colorado, and Colorado Springs, and it's basically it follows in a cops-like manner. It follows the animal rescue, animal law enforcement people that seek out animals that are in bad conditions that they get reported to them, or say, cat gets trapped in an air conditioning unit, which happens in this episode, or duck gets loose. I mean, that sounds silly, but there was apparently two domestically raised ducks uh, that just got dropped off in a lake somewhere, and they were able to get one back, but one was causing it to be a little bit of a problem. They named him Jet because he would always just swoop and dive underwater whenever they would get close to him. Yeah, there's a number of little stories that they interweave. They go back and forth between. One of which is the story of the duck. Another is a story of a dog that was apparently abandoned for possibly weeks. Like everybody just moved out and left the dog behind. This beautiful white, like German Shepherd Husky mix. Ugh. And there's another one where there's another story where they it's apparent that somebody has a home that has just way too many animals. Now they don't show these people on camera because I think they would be immediately uh, hunted down. I'm pretty sure for the abuse that they heaped upon these animals. But in that house, that actually they had kind of had it organized enough, but it was still dogs were left to their own devices. Literally, their feet soaked in urine, their own urine, uh, for God knows how long. Unclean, infected ears. If it's heartbreaking. So if you're a little bit squeamish about seeing animals that are in distress or hurting, some of them were harmed to such a degree. No violence is depicted, but it's the idea that they were not treated well, left in little plastic fenced off cages in a garage somewhere, uh, where they were given the barest amount of food and water. Some of them just diseased in their mouths. Another dog that it it's heartbreaking to look at them. There's even one dog you get to see. She has a number of what seems like tumors along her mammary glands and such, and they have to perform a surgery to keep anything from spreading further. And you just see the cute little dog on her back with her tongue hanging out of her mouth, just totally knocked out as they go to town. Thank God I finished my burrito before um, I got to those parts because man, it's not only I'm just a tad squeamish about that stuff. I'm not a big fan of gore, especially when it involves little dogs. So call me a wuss if you want. I don't care. But yeah, it's just. But the great thing is that it's balanced. A lot of the tragedy, a lot of the sad situations these dogs are in, is balanced out by the people that come to their rescue, and you get to meet a few of them, you get to see what they're like, see who they are, and you get to see how they interact with the animals, and you also get to the point where not only you get to see the rescuers, you get to see the doctors that treat them, and you get to see the people who work so hard to get them adopted and what they do. Sometimes they receive them in all sorts of conditions. Usually, always they get some sort of medical condition, medical procedure or whatever, an examination before being set up for adoption. But you just see the good hearts in these people, that they make good use of in giving these dogs a home. And you see some sad, sweet little situations where the one dog, her teeth had to be removed and her jaw just didn't grow. So, like, here's her nose, her jaw, her bottom jaw should have been out here as well. It was back here, and she's just got no chin. It's just really sad. But she was adopted. Spoiler. But I think I've spoiled it enough that there's usually a happy ending for a lot of these tragic situations. So, itchy foot. Unedited. So yeah, if you're into the seeing dogs and seeing the good things, that there are good people in this world that seek to help animals and see these bad situations turned into something good, then you might enjoy this. I can't say to be like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, but you get to see some stories of animals and people where the outcome is actually good. And so in that sense, I highly recommend it. This is from 2018. It's only 6 episodes. I only watched one. That's all I can really stomach for the moment. But there's another. I know the next episode, the second episode, involves them, people helping a dog who fell 3 stories. That he effectively lived is one thing, and I'm sure he was in a lot of pain. But yeah, it's probably not an easy watch for many people. But if you love animals and you love what people are willing to go through to make them whole, to make them happy, this is for you. So, and if you get a chance, you want a dog of your own, and you want to make things right for a little guy, and cats too, and other animals as well, adopt. Don't buy from a mill. Don't buy from a store. There's plenty of animals out there just dying to be adopted right now. So, yeah, make that extra effort. That's my preachiness for today. Let's. This is a short one. I don't think you need a whole lot of convincing, depending on who you are, to watch something like this. Let's pick tomorrow's episode.
491.
491. Man, we're sticking to the 400s. Shouldn't have to scroll far. By the way, that's really close to the Star Wars stuff. I figured out the Star Wars stuff is 500 up. 500 to like 512, whatever we have left. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, I don't know what this is. I've seen it listed on the thing, but I've never seen it. From what I can tell, it's a movie called Spaced Out. 491. So, all right, we'll see you back here tomorrow with Spaced Out in the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Bye-bye. Okay, this color coding was wrong. This is a Nat Geo docu-series. This is not a movie. At least I couldn't find anything that was named Spaced Out as a movie. So right up there, I typed in the entire thing, Spaced Out. We got only one item that fits, and that would be this. So we're gonna watch a few episodes. There's maybe 1 or 2. There's only 5 episodes. Maybe I'll just watch one and see how it goes from there. So I'll leave it for real this time now. Thanks. See you tomorrow.